Lawsuits can be very, very expensive. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your favorite attorney, Justin Camper, and today I want to talk to you about how to protect your business from lawsuits in 2023. Let's go. Okay, I want to first congratulate you for starting a business or continue to run your business in 2023. Starting a business, running a business is a courageous act. It takes a lot of faith. It takes a lot of courage and bravery to have an idea, to have a product or service, and to push that product or service out to the public, and to be profitable, and to try to make a living off of it. So not a lot of times do us business owners get patted on the back or congratulated for the hard work that we do day in and day out. But today I want to congratulate you for still being in the fight of running a small business. So let's talk about it. Here are some key things that I want you to make sure that you are aware of that will help protect you from lawsuits going into 2023. Now, lawsuits can be very, very expensive. It can be draining. It can cause fights. It can be embarrassing. Now you have all these your issues out made public, right? In pleadings and back and forth. It's just a very draining process for a lot of people, and especially for business owners, because I know that your primary goal is to get out there and make money and make your customers happy, but you can't do that if you're dealing with a pending lawsuit. So it's harder to do that when you're dealing with a pending lawsuit. So I want to talk to you about how to protect yourself from lawsuits in 2023. Okay, step number one. The first thing that you should do as you start your new year to protect yourself from lawsuits is, number one, review all of your company's contracts. As I love to say, every single business relationship needs a contract. Put it in another way, it's just to say as simply as this: put it in writing. When someone comes to you about a deal, about something that they want to work on, just remember, put it in writing. Put it in writing. Put it in writing. If someone wants to make some changes to something that you already agreed to, make sure it's in writing, right? This is how you protect yourself from lawsuits and protect yourself if you do have to go to a lawsuit. Everybody needs a contract within your business, right? If you don't have one already, but if you do have one, make sure that everybody you're doing business with has a contract, whether it's your business partner, whether it's a vendor, whether it's your customers or your clients, or whether it's your employees or your independent contractors. Make sure it's in writing. Make sure whatever you guys have agreed upon is in writing. Protect yourself. And when you do this, if you have this in writing, you have to make sure that it's up to date with the current laws in 2023, and that with the current laws and regulations in 2023 for your particular industry. So it's good to make sure that you double check your contract so you can make sure that you give you the most protection. Another reason why you want to protect your contract, because in 2022, I'm sure you had issues, right? Because all small business owners have issues and problems as they're doing business. And I'm sure some thoughts came up, or some problems may have came up where you thought to yourself, I wish I had this in the contract. Now is the time to put this in your contract. Now is the time to make those adjustments. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're putting in special clauses and things like that to make sure that your contract is fully protected and fully protecting you, right? And so just make sure that you do that moving forward. Another thing you want to do is moving forward is you want to make sure that you protect your intellectual property. Mine is a terrible thing to waste, is what they used to tell me when I was younger. And I read this book called Think and Grow Rich by Andrew Carnegie. It's one of the most popular books out there about business and money. It sold over 120 million copies. And one thing this book talks about is the power of your mind, how your mind, your thoughts, your ideas can actually help generate money into your life, okay? Believe it or not, your mind controls so much part of your life, okay? And so if that is true, then that means your mind is valuable and that there are valuable ideas in your mind. And believe it or not, the law gives you a way to protect those beautiful, wonderful, valuable, prosperous ideas that are in your mind. And that's through intellectual property. And that's by getting your intellectual property registered with the government to let the government know, like, hey, this is my idea. I want to make sure that no one else is using my idea or trying to steal or try to do something similar on my idea to kind of hurt my brand. So make sure that you're protecting your business name, your logo, your slogan. Make sure that you are creating special products or services, that is being protected, and that you're doing that through patents or copyrights or trademarks. So make sure you talk with the intellectual property attorney to make sure you have all your intellectual property within your business protected with the government, so that you can make sure that you are avoiding lawsuits in the future from other people who may try to infringe on your intellectual property, or someone who might try to say that you are stealing their intellectual property. So make sure you are updating your intellectual property. And the third thing is, it's not the least thing, but it's definitely one of the most important things, is actually to have a plan in place in case you do have to go to court or have a lawsuit in place, okay? No matter what I say, no matter how long this video is, I could have given you a 90-page document on how to protect your business, but the truth is that there's absolutely no way to truly avoid having a lawsuit, right? What you can do is prepare yourself that when a lawsuit happens, that you are in the best position possible. Let's look at the United States of America. The United States spends over $800 billion a year on the military. It's actually one of the most powerful militaries in the world. We are number one when it comes to military in the world, okay? And the reason is not because the United States wants to go to war and it wants to see people's lives lost, but they do that because they want to make sure that they are prepared. They are protecting themselves and their citizen in case anybody tries to attack them, or if they need to attack someone else in case they're trying to prevent someone to try to attack us, right? And so the United States keeps in mind, the government keeps in mind that they have to prepare. They have to have a plan in place just in case things go south, right? And you have to do the same thing about this business idea that you love, that you value, that you put all this time and money and energy into. You have to make sure you have a plan in place to protect yourself in case a lawsuit happens. So what does that look like? Number one, setting aside money for lawsuits, right? You want to make sure that you have some type of cachet, some type of access that you access cash that you can access in case an emergency happens, like quote unquote a lawsuit. Number two, you want to make sure you have insurance for your business, right? Because you can actually insure yourself that in case that you have a lawsuit pending, you could actually have your insurance help pay for some of the legal costs. And of course, the big thing you gotta remember, the third and biggest thing you gotta remember is hiring a lawyer, right? Having a legal team, having a lawyer to help you and guide you along the process of your business when you're making transactions, having a lawyer look over the contract, having a lawyer to go to for advice and consultation, having a lawyer to represent you and communicate on your behalf to other people. It is very, very essential when you're trying to protect yourself and have a plan in place when you're in protect yourself and have a plan in place in case there is a lawsuit. And so I really wanted you to keep those things in mind, okay? So just to recap, number one, you want to make sure that you look at your company's contracts, right? You want to make sure that their contracts are up to date, they're solid. You can have an attorney look at that. Number two, you want to make sure that you have fully protected all of your valuable intellectual property within your business. So you want to make sure you talk to a business or intellectual property attorney to help you with that. And then number three, you want to make sure you have a proper plan in place in case a lawsuit does ensue, okay? And of course, if you are a small business owner located right here in Indiana, especially in Northwest Indiana, please give me a call. I would love to talk to you about how to avoid lawsuits within your business, how to fully protect your business. But otherwise, if you're not a small business attorney in Indiana, but you're just a small business owner looking for some general advice, some legal help, or just want some general advice about intellectual property, I would love to talk to you, and I offer a free 15-minute consultation. So I'm sure that I am going to be hearing from you because you are going to have an amazing 2023. Do not give up. It's going to be an awesome year for you, and I'm just so excited to hear the story. So if you have any testimonials about how this advice has helped you, please put it in the comments below. But otherwise, I hope that you continue to go far and above and beyond your dreams in 2023. And I thank you for taking the time to listen today, and I hope this advice was helpful. And as always, remember, stay legal. Thank you for watching this video. I'm so glad that you are here. I just want to put out a disclaimer that even though I'm a licensed attorney, you should always consult with an attorney in your specific jurisdiction before you take on this legal advice. This is more so like legal information and general legal advice that you can use, but you should always follow up with your own attorney in your local area, or give me a call that I can give you personalized legal advice. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this information. Please like and subscribe so you can get more information about how to protect and grow your business. And always remember that I would love to hear back from you. So please put your feedback in the comments. And if you had any other legal topics that you would like for me to discuss for your business, please make sure that you put it in the comments. And remember to stay legal. Thanks. From your favorite attorney, Justin Campbell.